APC USA. They still get APC UK. Oh my goodness. They are telling Nigerians to be patient with Tinubu. Urges Nigerians to be patient with Tinubu on this fuel subsidy, following the outrage that accompanied the new pump price of premium motor spirits, also known as petrol, in the wake of the removal of subsidy. The United States chapter of the All Progressives Congress has urged Nigerians to be patient with Tinubu. The appeal follows the Nigeria Labour Congress threat to go on a nationwide strike on Wednesday. The NSA specifically stated that if the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited does not reverse the increase in the price of PMS to 184 naira per litre, it will not reverse its decision to down the two. In response, the federal government has stated that it is considering raising the national minimum wage to reflect the country's current economic realities. Speaking to reporters, Professor Taye Balofin, chairman of the APC USA, and his counterpart in the United Kingdom, Tunde Doherty, urged Nigerians to be patient as President Bola Tinubu works to steer the ship and out of troubled waters. Now, these people in the USA, in the UK, you could see that they are from the southwest. Everything is fine, but Adibi, you just hear an Igbo man name talking about to be wahala don't start. Wahala don't happen with that. There's no problem about whether they are whatever, but if it were to be people who are speaking on behalf of Obina or whatever, saying anything that favors Obi, it will become a problem. They will not tell you Igbo people don't come. Well, what they have said, but I'm just trying to pinpoint it out. The two APC stalwarts made the appeal while visiting the party's national chairman, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, at the secretariat. They're from where? They're from the visitor from UK and from US. Now they visitor for Nigeria. Balofin stated that it is easier for people to believe that those in the diaspora cannot understand the suffering of Nigeria at home. The APC USA chairman claimed that people in America pay up to $3.5 per litre for petrol because the country does not pay any marketer for subsidies. He said, I trust that the president will not put some measures, I trust that the president will put some measures in place to cushion the effects of subsidy so it doesn't go overboard. It is only a matter of time. In other countries, especially in the United States, the cost of fuel ranges from 3.40 to 3.50 per litre when compared to what we buy in Nigeria. Again, the important thing is that if there is fuel, even if it is expensive, they are going to balance the equilibrium as soon as possible. But I trust Tinubu is a strategic person who know what to do and how to manage Nigerians and resources. Really, I don't understand. Wait, that Lagos to me, I know they see. Please tell me, maybe there's something I'm missing out. Waiting the Lagosians, let's say the Lagosians, the indigens, because I know those who are contributing to the economy of that Lagos, they are not even indigens. Let's even leave it that the indigens and those who are non-indigens, all of them, since they are living there, tell me, as non-indigen and indigen of Lagos, waiting that they get, because we always hear that Lagos is the largest fifth African whatever. The economy of Lagos is the largest in the Africa or so. The question is that they made a lot of revenue, this and that. Where do all those money go? Because in that case, we are not supposed to be experiencing, we are supposed to have a modern day facility infrastructure. Go to all the nook and crannies. Because when you know that a place is healthy, go to all the streets. In that street, you will cry. You will cry. You can't just say do 5% and you begin to tell us that you have done everything. So because the manner at which they always talk about that he did this in Lagos or whatever, I can't even see it. Lagos that is so small, you want to compare it with the old Nigeria. So waiting he don't do, how strategic he is, that is what I don't even understand. And he said, oh, I believe we will start to enjoy the benefits of anytime soon. And meanwhile, they remove a subsidy for kerosene and that of a diesel. Wait till they use until do. Don't forget that this issue of a subsidy, they are borrowing money to pay this subsidy. So if we say we are not going to be paying subsidy again, so are they going to be borrowing money? Because there's no money anywhere they are going to be, they were picking to do the subsidy or to pay for the subsidy. They were borrowing. So if they say they are not going to do anything again, then the most important thing is just that it's as simple as that. They are not going to be borrowing. So where do you not see the money for the infrastructure? The same thing happened to the kerosene, which I believe a lot of people are asking the question. You said subsidy for kerosene and diesel. At the end of the day, nothing is happening because they were borrowing money for that purpose and they stopped borrowing money for that purpose. So where do you get the money to do the infrastructure you are talking about? He said the expectation of the impact of the subsidy, which we already know was the decision of the representative of Nigerians who are represented in the House of Representatives and Senators. They have gone through the rudiments of the removal of subsidies. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the congressmen to appeal to Nigerians about the impact of the removal. Of course, we are going to get there, and I know it will help Nigerians. I just want to plead with all Nigerians to be patient and have an understanding of the situation. Doherty corroborated the position of Balofin when he said the United Kingdom does not also pay subsidies on its petroleum products. Are you guys okay? Stay in your US and stay in your UK. Why you go to compare? Is it the same thing? Is it the same thing? The manner at which our politicians, the corruption in our country, you want to compare it with that? The manner at which even the same Tinubu that you are talking about does not even believe. He has been in Lagos for God knows when, but he couldn't build a hospital that will cater for him. Is that how your politicians, the politicians that you are there in the UK, is that how they move around to be going to another? Have you ever seen politicians of the UK go to US, or the US come to the UK for treatment and be going on and on, doing the nonsense thing that these politicians are doing, and you are comparing? You are comparing. In that America, do they hold you salary? If somebody is coming out to do Galadim Mase and the Tokunadu, they are supposed to go side by side. As you are saying, okay, this one is over, which is supposed to even be by next month. If this one is so over now, then there should be cushion that will cushion the effect of this thing. It should go side by side. Not that you've caused wahala finish. You are not thinking of solution, and you are telling people to wait, and you guys are comparing. You see how wicked these people can really be. You see how wicked they can be. Well, the APC chairman described petrol subsidy as an infectious enjoyment that has been allowed to thrive for too long in the country. We have to be very factual and truthful to Nigerians. At the start of this regime, the subsidy has not helped us in any way. Rather, it has become a kind of infectious enjoyment in Nigeria, because the the determinant of pricing is the marketers. Now that there is no subsidy, I agree that it might be very difficult for people at this time, but I can tell you that Tinubu is in charge of the situation now. Within the next few months, so not weeks, he will cushion the effects of the Nigerians have suffered. For instance, when we came from the United Kingdom and United States, the prices are not equal because there is no subsidy anywhere. In the UK today, we have coastal oil selling for 1.3 and we have a Sabra oil selling for 1.7. So it is a liberalized economy with petrol. We cannot continue to let Nigerians suffer. We have to start by telling Nigerians the truth about the oil subsidy. You don't need it to. The Nigerians are the ones bearing the brunt. For the past 12 years now, these people should be able to know their left from their right. Nobody is saying they should not remove it. Why didn't you prepare now you want to start planning for the solution? You see, it doesn't take us anywhere. It is just pretentiously put us in a future we cannot predict. There is no subsidy where we live in the diaspora and we enjoy fuel. We have never experienced fuel scarcity. The time for us to enjoy that renewed hope is here, he said. APC USA, we should be patient with Tinubu, and you are enjoying the best life offer out there. We should be suffering and smiling and clapping for Tinubu. 10 liters of fuel is now 5,000 naira. If you get it at 500, well done. No movement again. What is going on? Everything will be fine if we don't face it at this right. See, you guys must be something, must all this you supporters of APC or whatever you come, wherever you come from. I think something is wrong with you. The hypocrisy that is worrying all of you. Why they have been talking about this whole thing since? Why is it that they did not make a provision for the for the palliative or whatever they want to use in cushioning the effects? We are waiting. Let him hurry up so that things will work well. You see, they don't get, they cannot even ask questions. They just tell you like that, hey, zombie, just go. Zombie, just go. Patient with you. And for how long will Nigerians be patient? Naira redesign. Nigerians are patient. No outcome till now. APC, why can't you leave us alone? Shebi na we get the fuel wey dem dey use for America. Why they compare our price with their price? Make everybody get sense, oh, because blood the boy like this. APC deserve Nigerians in 2012. Deceive Nigerians in 2012. Block everywhere in Lagos, telling us petrol price should be more than 50 liters, calling Jonathan bad name for attempting to remove subsidy. Now they are embracing removal of subsidy. Shameless party. Make thunder fire from Oshogbo. You people there. What a wicked word. I believe with time we will get their equilibrium on point. I hate it when people compare us with other countries. When it comes exorbitant price of commodities, things have been working in America for a long time. That is why you run there. Why you no stay here in Nigeria and be patient with insensitive, callous, cruel and unsympathetic government. How much is your salary USA? See them, baby Mumuna. How much is your salary? So guys, I don't want to talk much because these guys are a bunch of unreasonable and unserious people.